Hello, welcome to the Hebrew Israelite compound located in Adukra, Ghana, West Africa. Today in episode 1 in our way of living, we will be interviewing two significant Hebrew Israelites of the community located here in Adukra, Ghana. And they're going to be giving us a tour of the compound, while also myself personally, I'll be doing the interview process. But first, we would like to take a look at the beautiful scenery, which is located on the balcony, or the front porch, I should say, of the balcony of our host home, who is Mr. Obadiah ben Yisrael, son of Israel. And as you can see, the mountains go back and back as far as the eyes can actually see. It's a beautiful scenery. It's a rainforest where you have plenty of fruits and vegetables growing within the rainforest, and the view is just breathtaking as you wake up every morning seeing this beautiful scenery. And most mornings when you get up, actually you can't even see the rainforest because of the dew, the white dew from the clouds above. What a beautiful scenery. So right now we're going to go see if our hosts are actually ready to give us the interview. As we come to the door of our host, Mr. Obadiah.
Hello?
Hey, how you doing? How you doing? It's Yashayah, a.k.a.
Hey, Ishmael. How you doing?
How you doing, my brother? Shalom,
good.
shalom.
Shalom.
Miss Jennifer. Hey, shalom.
Of course,
Come on out.
this is my wife, Jennifer.
Okay.
Okay, she is born and bred right here in Ghana, West Africa.
Okay.
And so, let's see, we've been married a little bit over a year now.
Going to 2 years.
Going on 2 years.
Oh, that's great. It's great to see beautiful, quote unquote, black love, Hebrew love, family coming over here, dwelling in Ghana, Africa. So, Mr. Obadiah, you being the owner of this compound, and this being your wife, Miss Jennifer, can you give us a little bit about your background? What led you to come over here to Ghana?
Oh, sure. That's a loaded question. Number one, I've been in as a Hebrew for a little bit over 10 years.
Yeah.
A little bit over 12 years, actually. And so, it is the leading, of course, of the Most High. Once you come out of the world, you begin to see things completely different than, of course, what the world would see them. And, of course, when we began to see all the things that was going on over in, quote-unquote, the promised land over in the United States, we found out that it was better for us to go to the real promised land,
Right.
Which is right over here in Ghana, West Africa, where there is much shalom, and the violence is completely different. And we're just talking about you're living the way that, of course, the Torah shows us that we should live, and not according to, of course, man's way of living.
Gone. Okay. Well, hey, appreciate it, Miss Jennifer. Now, you being I should say a natural citizen of Ghana, can you give us a little insight on where you're actually from in Ghana, and how it's different between here and living in where you're originally from in Adukra?
So, where are you from?
I'm from Masin Fosu.
I seen Kwasu.
I seen Fasu. And how far is that?
24 hours.
About 8 hours.
Okay.
8 hours.
About 8 hours.
According to the Trotro.
Yeah.
Right.
8 hours.
8 hours.
Okay, all right. And how,
Actually, she came to visit me first. I didn't know how far she had to go. And once I found out, I was like, that is a long way for a person to come to visit. You know, so. But how is Asin Fossil different from a Dukum? I heard it's a Dukum different from Asin Fossil.
I can say Asin Fossil is very nice.
uh-huh.
Have a
it's larger, right?
Yeah, very large. A lot of people in there. Down here.
Right, and it has of course it has more stores, things
Yeah.
like that, and the market is much bigger.
Yes, very big.
Okay, well that's awesome. Now I'm interviewing you as if I don't know you, even though I live on the compound myself. How long have you lived here? Because we know Jennifer, you lived in Ghana all your life.
Yeah.
How long have you lived here, Brother Obadia?
I've been here 6 years. We're going on 7 years. So, of course, 7 is completion according to the Torah and
All right.
according to the Most High. And so we're looking at a complete year coming up in the 22nd of August.
Yes.
And so, like I said, we've been here. It's been enjoyable, amazing experience here.
Yeah.
Really, I can't really ask for anything better. So Jennifer normally says, "Oh, this is heaven," and
Yeah.
Well, looking at this view, I mean,
Yeah, that place.
only a view from the heavens could have made this.
exactly.
The Most High's view. So
Yeah,
we
it's-
thank the Most High for everything.
And that's
He's done.
exactly what I'm saying. It's like heaven. You know, I mean, this is where we are. I mean, you're talking about homosexuality and just the rampant breakout of homosexuality. What do they use? A matter of fact, Ishmael was talking about this documentary called "What Is a Woman," and then he was telling me that the people over in Africa labeled it the best when they say a woman can have a child.
Yeah.
A woman can give birth because a woman has a womb. Yet all of these different lingos that they use for a person, we was talking about today, what they use the word fluid, that I can be a man today or an hour from now and I can be a woman. So they're fluid. Another word, of course, you know, they use transvestites, and then of course homosexuality began to get so rampant over there and so widespread that even within the school that I was teaching, I was like, you know, I just can't put up really with all the things that I'm seeing and how even the girls were bullying other girls into becoming things that they didn't want to become.
Predators.
Exactly. So, you know, and so like I said, the violence, constant, you know, murder and homicides, things like that. Those were the things that the Most High really began to weigh on me, and I was like, you know, it's really time to leave, you know, before things even get worse.
Okay. All right.
Not that we were running away, but that we knew that there was something better than what was over.
All praise to the Most High. So what we're going to do now is we're going to start the
Tour?
tour, if you may.
Yes, definitely. We look forward to everyone seeing what a Hebrew compound actually looks like.
Okay. So, Uncle Body, thanks for the tour. I would like to ask right now, being on the compound, what are we seeing right now? What are we looking at?
Jennifer, what is this that we're looking at?
Okay. This is corn. Right there.
It's a corn. Okay.
Yeah. And this is plantain.
Plantain
There's some
trees.
on it right here. You can
Okay.
see it
Okay.
over
Oh,
there.
okay. We can see the plantains.
Yeah,
Right, you
see
can
it
definitely
over
see the plantain.
And this one is cassava.
Cassava.
Right.
Yeah.
And what do you use with cassava? Like
Okay, I make fufu.
make fufu. Okay. All right.
Gari. with it.
Gari.
Gari.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So
So,
this is all corn. Or
Yeah.
Yeah, and
All corn
and
plantain.
Gari is a type of how could I say a mix or a powdery. It can be dried as a powder,
Yeah.
and you can put it over beans as a type of thickening for the beans. And we also have what Gari
Yeah.
flour.
Yeah,
And
gari
so,
flour.
So you can actually have flour that you can make, you can bake with, things
Yeah.
like that. Gari is used for a lot of, I'm not Gari, but
The flour.
cassava.
cassava
Oh, yeah.
is actually used for a lot of different purposes over here.
Okay.
It is actually a root that's in the ground, and you pull the root up out of the ground, and it looks like a maybe a large sweet potato. Something like
Okay.
that.
All right.
Okay. And again, this is the cornfield.
Yeah.
We just planted that what?
Wow.
Not long ago, a couple of
Looks
months
beautiful.
ago.
Like 2 months. Let us take like
And so, what are the other trees back there within the cornfields? I see.
the plantain.
Those are all plantain.
Yes.
All
Okay.
of them is
Yeah.
plantain.
So all of this is plantain. There's really not a per se a food that you can actually compare it to over in the U.S. It is starchy. It's a starch.
Yep.
Let's see. Doesn't really have the taste of a
Is that
a potato.
cassava?
A potato.
Is that
or
a
anything.
cassava?
We're talking about the plantain.
The
Don't
plantain.
taste.
Okay.
Right. So there's no true comparison over in the U.S. Even though it looks like bananas, it does not have the taste of a banana.
Yeah.
Until they turn red. When
Yeah. If it turn red, then you taste the sweet.
the sweetness of it.
Now,
Yes.
now, over in the U.S., majority of the places that you go to for plantain, Jamaican restaurants.
Right, Jamaican restaurant.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, and that's right. So fried plantains is
Yeah.
what we would use over there. But the green plantain, like I said, you can't actually put a description on it per se. But you're quite right. If you've ever gone to a Jamaican restaurant or something like that, you would know exactly what fried plantain is.
Okay, and I have a question. How many acres do you have here? Or
Plots.
plots, I should say.
Okay, yeah. So there are 4 plots here.
Okay.
And the 4 plots would actually make an acre.
Okay.
Okay, so not huge, but of course you can do a lot with a little.
Yeah.
So that's important. Is that we continue to work at it day by day, and of course the Most High give the increase.
Okay. So, Uncle Avadi, give us a little breakdown of what we're looking at right here on this compound.
Okay. Well, first of all, we have the larger 2-story housing unit, and of course there are actually 4 rooms right here.
Yep.
In the larger housing unit, and so with that, one of Jennifer's favorite place would be right here in the middle, and that is the kitchen.
The kitchen. Okay, let's not get too
Jennifer,
far
tell
off.
me about how you enjoy the kitchen. Do you?
I really like it.
Oh, you like the kitchen?
Yeah.
Okay, you're right.
Okay.
She has a little bit of everything inside the kitchen, right?
Yeah.
What is your favorite dish to cook? What do you like to cook?
I can say maybe rice and stew.
Rice and stew.
Rice and
Okay.
stew.
I think we have that tonight, correct?
Yeah, your rice and stew is pretty good, by the way. It is good.
Okay. She uses a lot of fresh vegetables, and of course that's our segue even in going to the garden, right? But what is Jennifer? Tell me about this right here.
Cold pot. We have fire in there.
So we actually use charcoal, and our longer cooking can actually be on the coal pot. And of course, many Ghanaian women actually use this, and men use it just as well. And so, so a lot of the cooking can actually be done right here on the coal pot itself.
All right, nice.
Yeah.
Okay? And over here
Cool. What we have here?
is our guest house.
The guest house. Okay.
We call it the guest.
Very nice guest house. Oh, and by the way, I must sneak this in. This is this is our basketball goal right here, where I relive my high school and college basketball days.
Yes, and of course you might have seen in the back that there are a couple of water tanks.
Oh yes, yes. Okay. Make sure I get the water tanks in.
The water tanks is used for us to have water for showering, things like that.
All right.
So it's a little different because I know most people say, oh, well, all I got to do is open up the tap and there's water. Okay, so it's a little different.
A little different over here in the West Africa.
Okay, go ahead.
We're going over the
Oh, you want to talk about the beans?
The beans?
Okay, well, let's go over to the small.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, all right. Let's go to the garden right here, and then we'll move over to the larger area.
And this is your, who is this little fellow right here?
Banana.
Who-
Pawpaw tree.
Oh, okay, so we got,
It's yellow.
okay, so can you point to the pawpaw tree?
I mean, it's not yellow. It looks like pink. How do you call it?
Which one?
Okay, this is the pawpaw tree.
This is pawpaw tree.
Pawpaw tree. For some people they don't know what pawpaw is. Can you tell us?
Which is papaya over
Okay.
in the U.S. And so this is a papaya tree.
It's inside like what's the color?
Yeah. So you have a pinkish orange ish flesh that you eat, of course, and of course, most of you may know that the black seeds are on the inside just as well.
Nice.
And this banana.
This is the banana tree.
Let us take a look at the smaller pawpaw tree right over here. Okay, you say that down. Let's come over here.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so you see that the pawpaw is beginning to
Got it.
make its way out,
Uh-huh.
and so these are trees, of course, that will have plenty of fruit to eat. Okay.
And this is the beans.
Okay. And this right here, of course, is our beans. Okay.
Beans. This is very nice beans growing now.
Mm-hmm. And we've only planted this, what? Is it about a month now?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe.
1 month?
Yeah.
It's doing pretty good.
We have onion in here. Right here. Onion.
Ah.
Onion.
Oh, okay. I didn't even see those poking up out of there. So we got some onions. We have some beans. We have pawpaw.
And over
And banana.
And we have bananas.
Right there.
Oh. Whoa, easy.
Careful, cameraman. It looks like.
here. Okay.
And this banana.
Okay.
Let me see if I can get up in there.
And our banana trees right here.
Those are the bananas.
Oh, here we see the bananas right here.
I see it.
Okay. So we have bananas,
Very
I
nice.
guess as well, and of course we have
Stop, man. Stop.
KC.
This is KC.
We have some lazy dogs.
What does KC eat around here?
Let me see.
Someone may be asking.
Well, KC has some of the best macro that you can eat.
KC.
KC, he also eats fufu.
Yep.
He eats
And-
fufu.
He will also eat banku.
Man, cool.
So KC eats a little bit of everything.
All right, so we got some bananas. We got some plantains. We got pawpaw. We got beans. We have onions.
Now we are coming to look at from here again.
Okay.
Right. Now we're going into the small garden.
The small garden.
Okay, so
All right, so which way would you want to take us in, or just
yeah,
can we get a view of some things?
Let's go in.
What do we have?
Well, here, of course, we see what?
Unless you come here first.
We'll get over there. Lots of tomatoes. Okay, so this is our what we call the tomato section.
Okay.
Tomatoes.
Over here.
Tomatoes.
All right, looks good.
Okay.
Right
And-
here. Cameraman, please come down a little bit. Take
Okay.
all these pictures.
All right.
Yeah, very, very nice tomatoes coming out.
And also show them the coconut tree that's growing.
That is he's pouring it
Oh,
right here.
coconut tree. Nice.
So
I like coconuts.
yeah, we have a coconut growing.
And we have green pepper here.
Green pepper.
Right here.
We'll creep
Okay,
on
we're
around.
coming around. Now,
Yeah.
on the outside.
Sides.
Now that's green pepper.
Yes.
Yep.
So you'll see the green peppers here. She has one right there.
Very nice. Green
Very
pepper.
good.
Yeah. And
We have nice garden eggs here too.
We have garden eggs.
Garden up.
we call them eggplant over in the U.S.
Eggplant.
Mm-hmm.
We have China.
Eggplant here. Eggplant here.
Eggplant.
Okay.
That
Chinese. That's
Definitely.
Chinese. What we call a Japanese carrot.
And we have only one cabbage coming out.
Okay. That we just planted. it.
Small cabbage. Now, Jennifer, what is this right here? Can you give us some insight on what this
Okay.
is?
This one is cocoyam. It looks like yam. The food.
Right.
It looks like yam.
Yeah.
Up
So,
on their knees.
but and they can get large.
Yeah, it can
But they have a different taste than yam,
yeah.
right? And also, what do we call these leaves? What type of leaves are these?
Turmeric.
Contumely.
But I don't know how you guys will call
No,
it.
it's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the contumely is like our spinach.
Spinach or green, someone may say.
Our collard green.
Collard greens, yeah.
And you can put a little bit of hot sauce on those, and it tastes just like the collard.
And we have palm tree here.
Oh, so
Make it come on.
What type of tree is this? Is this
Palm
again?
nut tree.
This is a palm nut tree.
Yeah.
What do you use palm nuts for?
I use palm nut for red oil, soup,
And let's see.
What are you want to say?
Pound up soup.
Palm nut soup.
Palm nut soup. Okay.
Palm nut soup.
All right.
Well. And let me see. We actually have some peppermint that's growing too.
All right. So it's the peppermints.
Okay. We have peppermints that's growing.
We have yam here. Please come on up.
All right. Follow 'em.
We have to be very careful.
Uh-huh.
And this is our yam right here. All these places.
This is all yams. Okay.
Yeah. And moringa, this one.
You have moringa tree.
tree is
Yeah,
really beginning to
Moringa
flourish.
tree over here.
Ah, I like some moringa.
Yeah. Very
Moringa
nice.
tea.
Yeah.
Super herb.
Yeah. Then.
Now look at
Okay, nice size of
look
coconut
at the
right
vines of the yam as they grow up around the tree.
Wow.
Okay.
I must say, y'all
So
been putting in
this
a
is
lot of hard
cocoa
work.
there.
Yeah.
A lot of hard work
Yeah. Another.
with the farming.
That's another coconut tree.
Another coconut tree. Okay. And this is plantain.
Another plantain tree.
Plantain. Couture.
Consumer. So
Beautiful garden.
we also even have lemongrass.
Lemongrass.
Lemongrass, yeah, right here.
So the lemongrass is beginning to grow. We're allowing it to get fuller.
Yeah, that's very big.
Yeah. So it's coming.
Beautiful garden. Very beautiful garden.
Yeah. So we're gonna.
Plantain, palm nut, trees, yam, tomatoes,
And,
green peppers.
Tell us about this one or this.
Bedroom. This is how it looks like. Bedroom. We use for armpits. Yeah. I mean, what do you call it?
Pessier.
Yeah. This is how it looks like.
Uh-huh. And what do you?
It looks like green beans.
And what is?
Green peas,
And what, what do you eat it for? What is it good for?
We eat
Used for?
The soup.
yeah, soup or armpits. Yeah. How do you call it? How can I say?
Stew, like a stew, right?
Yeah, stew.
Pessier.
Okay.
Like a stew. We also have carrots, by the way, that are growing.
Okay.
So there's carrots growing in here. So again, we're trying to get as many different types of varieties of food within the garden as we can.
Oh, but we have very nice size onion here. Very big. Nice.
Now my mother, she loves, and my auntie, they would eat green onions.
Closer.
I'm coming. Green onions.
Yeah. But this one is like. This
My mama used to fry green onions.
Green, yep. Fried green
Right here.
tomatoes.
Right here.
Was it green
Onion.
onions or
Oh,
tomatoes?
okay, I see it.
Fried green tomatoes.
I'm sorry, yeah, fried green tomatoes. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So
So I think we'll finish all your.
so we also have some seeds, okra
Yeah.
seeds.
Yeah,
So
we
we're
have
going to be
to plant.
planting okra soon. And let's see. What else? Coriander, or what do we call it? What do we?
Uncle Obadiah, so give us a breakdown, some
I'm
intake
coming.
on what we have in this particular area of the compound.
Okay. Well, right now we are inside the cornfield.
Yep.
And as you can see, I wanted you to really take a look at how tall the corn is compared to where we are.
Good height.
Okay, and so you can see how tall some of them have even gotten.
Lots of corn.
Lots
of corn.
Right here. Some of them have
Oh yes, so you can see
babies right here.
they're beginning to bud.
Uh-huh.
So you'll see they're beginning to turn into corn itself.
Wow.
Can we go this side?
Oh, we will. Okay, so right over here,
What do we have right here?
we will. We see at the top. This is, of course, plantain.
Plantain, more plantain.
Okay? And so
More plantain.
plantain, again, it's a very staple food right over here in Ghana. That's a staple food as well as rice. Rice is staple food, and as you can tell, corn is a staple food right here in Ghana. So these are some of the things that Ghanaians basically live off of. Rice, corn, and plantain and yam. So
Nice.
lots of starches, but
Banku.
Banku.
We use the
Banku.
Okay, corn and cassava, correct? To make banku. Okay, so yeah, those are the two.
And these are the cassavas we were looking at earlier, right from up top. These are beautiful also.
Yes, exactly. So you're beginning to see the lifestyle right over here in Ghana. Okay, now Jennifer's going to take us up, and we'll again get a chance to see yam, as well as we're growing ginger.
Let's try not to get lost within the corn.
Right, exactly. So we're
So
gonna
some of the corns have a baby.
oh, this one right here. You can see it's giving birth, as Jennifer said.
Having a baby.
Having a
Have
baby.
a baby.
Okay. Corn having a baby.
That's it. So when we were talking about being self-sustained, be careful right here. This is what you need to do in order to be independent and away from government and the use of government.
So what do we have right here? Because someone may ask, well, between the green, there's some dirt going on. So what's up with this?
Okay, it's yam.
These are all yams.
Yeah. We
Okay.
plant some here. It's growing up. Now they are growing out. They are small.
All right. So
they
we
are coming
have
out.
we have yams up here.
Exactly.
Now in the U.S., yam is not a popular
It's
food.
not-
So can you give us a breakdown, understanding of yam?
like yam is like it's a starch, right?
Yeah, yam is a starch.
And it's very thick. Like it's like potatoes.
Yeah.
Oh, we even planted potatoes, didn't we?
Yeah.
So we
We
planted.
planted, but we take.
Yeah, we've already harvested the potatoes.
All right.
But it's sort
Some
of
of
like
the yam right here.
it's sort of like a potato.
So that's where this string is at.
That's the yam coming
That's
up.
the yam coming up. Nice. And you got plenty of rows of yams, as you can see. And again, plenty of corn, what they call maize in Ghana.
And let me see. Here you'll see one of the yams that has beginning to take root, and you see that the vine begins to grow upward, or they really spread.
Nice.
And so we are. Did you want to go down this way? Or you going?
Okay, all right.
All right.
So we're ending or completing at completion of the Hebrew Israelite compound in the Dukram, Ghana, West Africa.
Ghana, West Africa, and of course, understanding the importance of being independent, self-sustained.
Brother Uncle Obadia, I would like to say thank you for the tour, and Miss Jennifer, daughter of Yashayah. I would also like to thank you for being a gracious host.
You're quite welcome. We actually enjoyed it, and welcome to our home. And of course, just some parting words is that the importance of being self-sustained. And as people know, inflation is sky high. It's through the roof. And so it is important that you as people, as humans, as individuals, understand that governments are not here to take care of you. So we as a people must become self-sustained. We must basically help ourselves through planting of food, purifying water, and of course using solar energy if possible. These are things that we must do in order to get off the grid, and understand that things are coming along. You begin to see COVID-19. You begin to see how government lockdowns, things like that. Well, if you're not prepared for that, if you're not ready for those type of things, martial law, anything like that, then they will, of course, lock you down and make you a slave of their government system.
God.
So we thank you and we appreciate your time.
And I would like to finish off by saying we thank the Most High HaYah, and we thank him for his increase through the shed blood of his set-apart one, his son, the Messiah.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Shalom.
Shalom.